Hello everyone, this is Miss Fine Feather. Hold on. Oh my god, it's still running. I just wanted to make sure voice chat was working so people can listen to me reading right now, if I wanted to. Anyways, I'm reading my Immortal again. It's been a while since I've done a part of this. And sorry you can see my cursor, I should turn that off. Anyways, let's see. Chapter 6. Author's note. Up preps, okay, please. Oh yeah, and you can watch the original part on YouTube. That's all on there. Okay. Up preps, okay, please. Not update until you give me good reviews. The next day I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black mini skirt that was all ripped around the end, and a matching top with red skulls all over it. High-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. In the great hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk, and glass of red blood. Suddenly someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled all over my top. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up, because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair. Shoot. Spiky black hair, red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face. What? I was going down his face. And I was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses, just like Draco's. And there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him. Kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. I wonder if anyone joined. Nope, doesn't look like it. Might be on our own today. It was kind of sudden, so... I'm so sorry, he said, and... Oh, I'm so very sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's all right. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me Vampire these days, he grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, and I went away with him. Chapter 7. Bring me to life! I don't know how the song goes. I'm not emo enough. I'm a prep. I'm a prep looking in. Whatever a prep is. I don't know what a prep is. Also, note. Well, okay, you guys only... Well, okay, you guys, I'm only writing this because I got 5 God review viewers. In between... No, sir. And by the way, I won't write the next chapter till I get good rounds. Stop flubbing or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanist. And she has problems. She's depressed. For God's sake. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist things on my nails and red nail polish. Wait, what? What? Oh. Okay, I get it. So the writing is in red nail polish and the, okay, I get it. Author's note. See, does that sound like a merry suit to you? I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs, excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door, then... Anyone join in? Nope. Just checking. I'm not lonely or anything. Oh. We started Frenching passively, and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my my black leather bra, and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he put his boy thingy in my mind. And then he put his boy thingy in mine, and we had sex. See, yes, that is, yes. Oh, Draco! I screamed while getting an orgasm, when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, in a black, bloody gothic writing, were the words, Vampire. I was so angry. You bastard! I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No. But you don't understand. Draco, I pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS and shit. Sorry, I had to make a Showgirls reference. Everybody got AIDS and shit. I put my clothes on. I put on my clothes all huffily, then stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. I stomped out, and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some of those people. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker! I yelled. Chapter 8. Author's note. Stop flassing, okay? If you do, then you are prep. Everyone in class stared at me and Draco. And then Draco came into the room, even though he was naked, and started begging me to take him back. Ebony is not what you think. Draco screamed sadly. My friend Bloody Mary smiled at me understandingly. She flipped her long, wave-long gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Her parents were vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it, and she just is very haunted and depressed. It also turns out that her real last name is Smith and not Granger. Since she was converted to Satanism, she is Slytherin now, not Gryffindor. Okay, so Hermione's in Slytherin. I'm enjoying myself too much. Alright. What is it? What is it? What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire! I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco! I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire. I'm bi, so is Ebony. But, for a while, but he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid, preppy fucker. We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he's gothic. Like I would go out with a prep. Or hang out with a prep. But I'm not going out with Draco anymore. I'm not going out with Draco anymore. Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard! I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the forbidden forest, where I had lost my virility to Draco, and then I started to bust into tears. I think I lost my virility somewhere. Still my virginity, though. Damn it. Oh, God, I'm weird. Chapter 9. Author's note. Stop flamming, okay? I didn't read all the books. This is from the movie. So it's not my fault if the middle swells. I said he had a headache, and the reason Snap doesn't like Harry now is 'cause he's Christian, and vampires are Satanists. MCR rocks! I was so mad and sad, and I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a sudden, an horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie. And he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort. No! I shouted in a scared voice, but the Voldemort shouted, Imperious! And I couldn't run away. Crookshanks! I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off to his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. But you're a sadist. Ebony, I thought thou must kill Vampire Potter. I thought about Vampire and his sexy eyes, and his gothic black hair, and how his face looked like Joel Madden. I remember that Draco had said I didn't understand. So I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? The Voldemort is has approached her personally. And her first thought is her relationship status. Oh my God. Still early morning. No, Voldemort shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Thou must. If thou dost not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude, you're so da 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 look on his face. I have telekinesis, he answered cruelly. If you doth not kill the vampire, if thou I have telekinesis, yes, okay. If you doth not kill the vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. And he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was scared and mad, and I didn't know what to do. Suddenly Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said. Hi! Hi, he said. He said back in his face. Back. Well, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation, messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way. Are you okay? I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me. Expelled. That's okay. You said some pretty terrible things to me, though. Like, it really hurt my feelings when you said that thing about AIDS. That was a genuine concern of mine back in when I found out that I was bisexual, and I don't know if I feel comfortable about you making casual references to that like that. Sorry, he doesn't actually say that in the story. I kind of... Okay, chapter 10. Author's note. Stop it if you gay fugs. Oh, god damn, what the hell's wrong with this girl? If you don't... I thought she was bi. Like, she made Ebony bi, so obviously is she bi? So she's gay. So why is she so against gay people? No, she's fine when we're, like, sexualized. Like, we're fine when we have masturbation, but when she has her masturbation material, so... But not when it's inconveniencing her. If you do not like my story, then fuck off. Because it turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle after all. And she's in vampire evil. That's why they moved houses, okay? Whew. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I'm the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diabolo now. He has dark hair now with blue streaks in it. Hagrid. Only... Okay, Ron is Diabolo. Hermione is Bloody Mary. And Hagrid is the hair in the band. What is Hagrid playing? A drum set? Accordion? Does he play any instruments in the movie? I forget. Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a steak! You know, like the meat, yes. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. I've never been able to sit through Corpse Bride. I always get like the embarrassments quick because there's that whole thing where he has to bring his cheating, the skeleton wife that he's cheating with to his wife, and it's weird. Just the whole lies thing, it makes me uncomfortable. The infidelity aspect, I mean, the accidental infidelity. Okay. I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not. We were singing. Come on, nah. Let's not mess around with it. We were singing a cover of Helena. At the end of the song, I suddenly bust into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. Did anyone ever join? Nope. It's just me and you, audience. Probably like 2 or 3 people. It'd be lucky if this gets any views out, honestly. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily. And then I said, well, Voldemort came in, the fucking bastard told me to kill Harry. But I don't want to kill him because he's really nice. Even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind a wall. Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you? You fucking poser muggle bitch. See, is that out of character? I started to cry, and Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Why you so pissed? Just because we didn't tell him right away? Like, we were broken up, like, 5 minutes ago. It's not like we were speaking on terms for a while there. Like, she didn't get a chance to tell him. Like, god damn it. Why is he angry? Alright. We practiced for 1 more hour. Then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery. And I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, does that... That's basically not swearing. And this time he was really upset. And you will see why. Ebony! Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists. Because you can only kill a vampire with cross. Whatever. Who cares? Chapter 11. Author's note. I said stop flamming up, preps. See if this chapter is stupid. It does with really serious issues. It's stupid. It's hard to do a Z and T next to each other. Stupid. B.R.W. Fangs to my friend Raven for lapping me. I'm glad I got a spit card for this thing. This is like the exact kind of thing I got this thing for. Spit guard is a lifesaver. All props to the spit guard. No! I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her to fuck off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased me after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went in my room, because he would look like a perv that way. Seriously, why is Dumbledore angry at her? Seriously, why is he angry at her? What's going on here? Why is everyone angry? Why was Draco angry? Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both my wrists. They got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily. While I put on the Linkin Park song at full volume, I grabbed a stake and almost stuck it on my wrist to commit suicide. I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it. Sandally. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends, with 6 pairs of skulls and earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me, and he was taking a tape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it. They were sitting on broomsticks. Ew, you fucking pervs. Stop looking at me naked. Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on my black towel and picture Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in. Abracadabra, he yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb. I took out my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming, and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony! It has been revealed that someone has... No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, Everyone, we need to talk. Who's talking here? What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. I may be a Hogwarts student. Hagrid. Okay. Hagrid paused angrily. But I am also a Satanist. This cannot be. Snape said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must be other factors. I don't have any, I yelled madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there. I felt faint. More than I normally do, like how it feels as when you do not drink enough blood. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. And then I heard the words that I have heard before, but not from him. I didn't know whether to feel shocked or happy or bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. I know, what's the right voice? Because, Hagrid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air, then swooped in and then swooped he in, singing to the tune of Gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. No, whatever. I'm all alone. Okay. The Gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. Because you're Gothic? Snapped asked in a little afraid voice because he was a friend. It meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her. Chapter 12. Author's note. Stop fudding. Wait. Stop Okay, Hagrid is a pedo. A lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snap isn't And question. Plus, Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony. That was Cedric, okay? This... Okay. No! I know. Sorry. I was about to slit my wrist again with the silver knife that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against the enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No! I thought it was Hagrid! Wait, I thought it was Hagrid, but it was Vampire! He started to scream. Oh my fucking... Wait, no. Oh my god, fucking god. No, my scar hurts. And then his eyes rolled up, and I could only see his red whites. I stopped. How did you know? I saw it, and my scar turned back into a lightning bolt. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I was covered up with foundation, he said back. Anyways, my scar hurt, and it turned back into a lightning bolt. Save me! Then I... Save me! Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him in bondage! You know, he didn't suicide. What? Whatever. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Anyway, I was in a school nurse's office now recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Hagrid were there too. They were going to St. Muggles after they saved St. Muggles after they recovered because they were pedophiles. And you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated the Cydio camera, and they took me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. Anyway, Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink floor roses. I thought Hagrid was going to St. Mungos. Enemy, I need to tell you something, he said in a very serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyways, and I don't think fucked up preps like you, and I don't like fucked up preps like you. I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. No, Ebony, Hagrid says. Those are not roses. What are those goths to you, pros or prep? I asked, because I was angry that he brought me pink roses. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton P video made for my shower scene and being viewed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. Is that spelled wrong? Yes. To it, he added silently. Whatever, I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. Those aren't roses. Those aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if it wasn't honestly, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell, that's an MCR song, I corrected him wisely. I know, it's just warming up the vocal cords. Then he screamed, Petulous Marengo me cramically romancio. For all you gothic Gothic MCR fans. There. This is a tribute, especially for Raven. I love you, girl. I am not the girl. And then the roses turn into huge black flames floating in the middle of the air, and it was black. And now I knew he wasn't a prep. Okay, I believe you now. What the fuck is Draco? Hagrid rolled his eyes, looked into the balls of flame, but I couldn't see nothing. You see, Ebony, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame. To see what is in the flames, ha 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 ha, you reviewers, flames, get it? You must find yourself first, okay? I have found myself, okay, you mean old man, Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. Okay, that's close to being spelled correct. I guess he didn't have the headache, or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off back into his bed. You are a liar, Professor Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress, and that was all ripped at the ends and lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets, black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joel Armstrong on them. I put on my hair all out around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you didn't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off. I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. You look kawaii, girl, Bloody Mary said sadly. Fangs, get it? You do too, I said sadly. But I was still upset. I slit both my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and sucked on the blood. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was in the hair magic creatures. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared, and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from Hufflepuff. Hi! Oh, hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi! Hi back, I said, wickwilly said way. We both looked at each other for some time. He had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Oh, God. Stop it now, you horny simpletons, shouted Professor McGoggle, who was watching us, and so was everyone else. Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. I know I love you. You know I love Draco, I shouted, and then I ran away angrily. And just then he started to scream, oh my fucking God, no, my scar hurts. And then his eyes rolled up and we could see his red whites. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diabolo changed into a pentagram for me, and I was covered up with foundation. He said back, anyways, my scar hurt, and then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him in bondage. Special thanks to Raven, my gothic blood sister. What the fuck are you supposed to write this? Wait, what? What? Hey, Raven, do you know where my sweater is? I think I'm done here, actually. That was a trip. Okay. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I love you. Bye. Thanks for the memories.